Well, we're off site today at Campbell Wharf Marina in Milton Keynes. It's a lovely boat. She's called Jasper. She's a 70-foot traditional stern narrowboat built in 2001 by Measham boats and fitted out by Ashby boat builders. Nice job too, actually. Paintwork's in nice condition. She was last blacked in May 2024, a year and a bit ago, including the base plate. That was done. 4 anodes on her. They were satisfactory at the last blacking. She had a full survey in March 2022. That's available in the office for viewing. And we'll go in and have a look. The gas bottles are in the forward locker there. The well deck measures 5 feet long. Bench seat stroke. Storage lockers either side. Glazed front doors. And the water tank's under our feet here. It's stainless steel. We think about 636 litres. Across the front here, you could sit on that. It's a little bit of a bench, but it's also a diesel tank for the lockgate diesel stove in the boat. It's 227 litres of diesel. Into the saloon, a whopping 17 foot 3 inches long. Head height on the boat 6'4". Oak tongue and groove to the ceiling and a mixture of oak face ply and painted ply below the ceiling on the cabin sides and under the gunnels. There's a lot of storage on this boat. There's storage under the well deck there as well, actually. You can access that. You move the steps and there's a little door there. Cupboards on this side under the gunnels. The floor looks really lovely. It's a wood effect vinyl. It's nicely textured. So a massive room here. There's the lockgate diesel stove. So that heats obviously the room, but also it heats the water and 3 radiators. It's a back boiler on that. Plenty of room in here for a sofa bed, 2 armchairs, probably 3 armchairs if you want 3. Big cupboards here. More here, there's cupboards everywhere. There's the boat owner's manual and a drawer under here. A lot of room, you can do quite a lot with this room. More cupboards here with various spares. Same again there. So that is the saloon. We're going to the galley, 8 feet 1 inches long. The fridge itself is a 230 volt Beco. There's an ice box in there. The worktops in here are beech block, plate rack up there, stainless steel sink with a side hatch opposite. I didn't mention the side hatch in the saloon, actually. There's one in there as well. Cupboards, more cupboards, drawers. There we go. Lovely worktops actually. Shelves up here. Eye level oven here. That's a Vernet GG6000 oven and grill. And that's quite clever, that little bit that comes out there. Now this is quite a big cupboard under here. The fridge used to be in here and the wiring's still there for it. And there used to be a washing machine where the fridge is now. That's a 4-burner gas hob, a Neff. So where the fridge is now used to have a full-size washing machine, the fridge was in that cupboard, so you could reinstate it if you wanted. All the wiring's still there. Well, there is another washing machine on the boat anyway, which you'll see. Good solid fit out. You can see the thickness of the doors. And that's a view down the galley. Side hatch over the sink. I think I mentioned that already. Into the bathroom. There's a shower over the hip bath there. It's tiled in here. There's a bifold door that comes across there to screen it off. Cupboard up there. There's your washing machine. It's a freestanding cater wash, and the loo is it's still boxed. You saw that, so brand new and unused porta potty. Ceramic sink on the other side of the boat. Nice chrome taps. Set over another cupboard. The radiator behind the screen there under the gunnels. Into the bedroom. The fixed double measures 6'3" by 4 foot. There's storage underneath. 4 drawers along the length of the bed there. They're good sizes. Carpet in here, you'll notice. Keep it a bit more cosy, I suppose, in the winter. There's cupboards with reading lights under at the head end of the bed if you choose to put your heads at this end. And at the foot of the bed is sort of half height wardrobe, 3/4 height double wardrobe. with a massive cupboard underneath. This used to house a generator actually in there, but the previous owners took it out. Some shelves under the gunnel. And into the engine room. The engine room measures 5'11", just short of 6 feet. The engine's a Beta BD3, 30 horsepower. That was last serviced in June 2025, just recently. Side hatches either side in here. There's an inverter on board, a Mastervolt 2.5 kilowatt inverter, and there's a Victron Phoenix 24 volt battery charger. So the boat is 24 volts. I haven't measured that, I haven't mentioned that yet. And it's quite a traditional back cabin here. Drawers under the bench seat here. This folds down and turns into a spare double bed. Got traditional roses and castles and scumbling, so it's got a traditional feel in here. It's got the drop down table with a catch on the side. And there's another solid fuel. There's a solid fuel stove in here, which is a Salamander Hobbit. Be ever so cosy in the winter, this room. So yes, I meant to mention the engine room. It's hydraulic drive, so the head height in this room is much better than most back cabins. A quick look out on the back deck. Now the mooring here in Campbell Park is potentially available. That could be a discussion to be had when the boat is sold. It's very close to the centre of town. You can walk in quite easily. That's the view from the helm. So hot water on board is heated by the engine, the immersion heater and the back boiler off of the diesel stove. She's got 300 amp hour 24 volt domestic batteries, one starter battery, so there's plenty of domestic power. There's a galvanic isolator. There's also a heart interface battery monitor. And I can't remember if I mentioned the gas bottles, the 213 kilo. They do have a changeover valve. Gearbox is a ARS. And the capacity of the diesel tank for propulsion is 157 litre. She's got mooring pins, piling irons, ropes, fenders, all the bits and pieces you need to navigate. So there we go. It's a lot of boat in Jasper, I think. For further photographs, fully downloadable colour brochure and the price, go to our website www.rugbyboats.co.uk.